Okay, so just went through the new YouTube way of doing things. They changed it a little bit since the last time I streamed. But anyways, what's important tonight is we're actually going to be going through a few different things. Primarily, we are going to be starting with ISO modifications. There's a few, uh, I guess, testing changes I want to make. I was talking to Red over the last few days, and I really wanted to sit down and get some work done on maybe integrating AI into the EcoOS operating system itself. I think I absolutely can. Actually, it probably won't be that difficult. I want to specifically integrate it into the search bar as kind of like what Windows does, but it'll be on top left. Um, I'm going to double check the Accretion OS repositories tonight to make sure they're all right. I have some tea over here to keep me awake and going because honestly, I'm just too anxious tonight to sleep properly. Um, After that, I'm probably going to look at what I was talking to Red about, or it might have been Ricky today. It was Natalie OS, which is going to be mine. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. I have a bunch of ideas, but again, not right now. Anyways, so we're going to be doing that. Now it's just, let's get started. Um, Oh, as we go, I'm going to keep a log of my changes for each of the projects. I'm going to put them in a directory and have the AI actually do summaries as we go. Because but let's say Ben, Red, Dad, whoever comes in after me, right? They're going to need to be able to know what I did, and like they can absolutely go read commit messages, but that only gives so much information, and I want to make sure they know exactly what was changed. I mean, I could absolutely just open discussions on GitHub, but that gets very repetitive and very irritating very quickly. So no, thank you. We're gonna do this. So if you do message tonight on the chat, I'm gonna try to check it every 30 minutes or so. So don't expect a right away response. That's just how I stream and how I do things. I would rather get actual work done than be standing there or sitting here watching the stream the entire time. I may have to get up and move around every once in a while because I have some back problems, but other than that, we'll have a pretty straightforward stream tonight. So here we go. Let's get started. You can see there, that's me. I'm going to go here. All right, yes, this is my native system. I'm just making sure I'm in the right spots. So this is our build files and configuration files. First, for EcoOS, I actually have to get the Calamari's configs finished for him because I told him I would. Let's go here. First, let's go ahead and go write a document. We're going to do this kind of a cheat way, and there's a couple of reasons for that. I don't feel like typing this all out by hand. Mainly is why. Excuse me. I believe I already packaged something. Let me go check. No, that's to keep performance okay right now on this machine. And then I'm going to do this. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, all I'm doing is searching the repositories for a package. It's something with Gemini in it, I think. Yeah. I don't remember, this is not the server, this is my local machine. It does not have a hash password. Okay, so I swear I packaged something. No, this is one I made for something else. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. I swear I made something. Maybe we can try this. Maybe I never saved it. I hope not. Okay, well, we can just do it this way. This is another easy way. I was going to use my Electron app I made, but I can't find it. So now we're just going to go to here. It's going to use the same session anyways, so we're just going to hit plus, because I want to keep a window open over here. So I'm not, I mean, I'm probably just overcomplicating this, to be honest. Just open your browser net. Go here. Do this. Do this. Now we're just going to minimize you. All you had to do, babe. That's it. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go talking to it. Okay, so first we need to make a bullet point list. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a folder. Oh my god, why is the performance so bad? I'm really hoping it's not killing the stream. I mean, let me like kind of wondering if so much stuff open. Oh yeah, that would definitely rip it apart. Let me see. Close you. There we go. That's probably better. Kill. That's 480. It goes all the way up to 1080, so it should be acceptable. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Cool. I'm just making sure. I'm gonna minimize that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna first make a couple of bullet points, right? So we gotta first make a folder. It's behind this. You're just not gonna see me type this, but project plans is what we'll name the folder. We'll minimize it. We'll put you over here. Oh wait, they changed that, didn't they? Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and open with my file manager. You'll see here in a second. This is fine too, I guess. We'll hit file. Okay, we're gonna be slow. Alright, we're not gonna use the agent. The agent sucks. Like, it's awful. Unless you use the API through Google. I could pay for GPT starting next month, but I'm not worried about it. I don't like it, to be honest. It's just not great. It's like $10 a month, though, so what can you complain about, right? Anyways, we're going to let this load up here in a second, and then I'm going to get started with the file. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to go ahead and create a new folder called GoOS. We're going to create a new folder called, no, not inside this directory, inside here. New folder on Creation OS. New folder. Oh my gosh. We have this, and then we have. So here is how we're going to coordinate this. It's going to be a little different than you're probably thinking. So you'll notice there's 5 different ones. Each of these are going to be scaled. So this is why we're using the AI for this, not just typing it out by hand. So we're going to talk back and forth with Gemini here for a few minutes. I'm going to talk about the basic requirements for each of the projects. We need a basic requirements file generated within each of the OS operating system directories. I need them to have a basic overview of an Arch-based image. We will move forward from there afterward. Again, you got to give it one thing at a time. You cannot go, let's say, something massive. You can, because they do have the ability, but it's easier to do it this way, to be honest. No, absolutely not. This is not Python, you idiot. You just got to be honest with it, right? Because none of these are original whatsoever. Each of them are going to be Arch-based images, and the goal, right, is for all the Calamares configs to be interconnecting in a way. So basically, what it is it's a template, and then you're able to build different versions of it from within each choice within the build script. Right. You'll see here in a few minutes. It's going to be interesting. And then I will go ahead and go in and replace files with the officials here in a few minutes. It's just I want to get placeholders at the very least. And I got to figure out the structure I want. Because what I'm doing is I'm breaking down the build process into separate steps. Again, you'll understand why in a little while. I know Dad's not going to like this. I know. I think Red, Ben, and Ricky will probably be fine with this. But Dad's probably going to fight me on it. I'm on the bet. And if that's the case, he can continue to do it how he is. But I'm going to start doing it this way. Because, like, the way I look at it, right, we need to be able to scale up if we're going to continue to bring on more projects. You just can't manage them all separately if you only have a small team. It's just not practical. I need you to make a Calmaris big subdirectory for each one. So, as you can see here, it's just putting like the bare basic that it needs. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go grab from each of these projects. Excuse me, tonight's been weird. Yeah, it's just a placeholder file. Yeah, I'm going to go grab each of them, and then we're going to document these. I'm going to have to make a documents folder. I'm going to call them no, it's not what I said to do, you little crap. There you go. Sometimes I hate the way this works. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to do new folder. I'm going to do. I got to do it again for each one. And the reason why is because the logs are different for each one, right? So you'll see how I'm doing this. It's pretty cool. This is how my brain works. So I'm going to go here. And then we're going to do. And then we're going to do. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Accept. Accept. That's fine. Come on. Cool. Are you going to finish up? That's right. I know I did that. Okay. That's the way it works. Cool. Cool. I'll check my email later, I think. If I run out of tea tonight, I'm gonna get coffee. I think I'm gonna try to stay up for a full 24 hours so I sleep. I tire myself out, so I'll sleep, you know? It's just how it goes sometimes. Alright. I need you to write log documents within each of the directories inside of log stocks according to the OS. I need you to do it as of now and into the future. In order to make this work in the future, also make a script to read all of the logs so we can feed it back to you later, as well as all of the files so we can give you context. And so the reason for this is, let's say I stop in the middle of it, meaning I don't remember what I'm working on. Right? I can have logs, but then I can feed everything back to the AI. The AI can talk to me, and then whenever we're talking, I'm like, okay, give me a general summary of where I was at. So my memory is really bad. And if I do that, then we are going to be able to move forward. And I'm not going to sit there for an hour trying to figure out what I was doing. I know that's what commit messages are for, but for me, I have to have very specific details, or I'm not going to be able to keep up. That's just how my brain works. All right, yeah, that's fine. You can do placeholders. I know how you do it. You do it. Oh my god. Okay, fine. We'll do it this way. I don't care. Fine. That's what you want to do. I'm not gonna fight you. We're just gonna hit delete. There we go. You're welcome. There we go. I know this uses a lot of tokens, right? But this is why I like to use Google products. Because like with Quad, yeah, this would absolutely destroy the amount of tokens you have per day. But this is the reason I use Google products, because you'll never hit the cap. It's like 1,500 or something insane. So like that's the free plan. I'm probably gonna pay for the plan again. It's like $20 a month for basically unlimited everything. It's pretty insane. Um, I think I'm gonna pay for it again because the pro models are like super good too. You guys have to be honest, like really, really good. Kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, as you can see here, right? Like it's just telling basically what it's done on this day. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. And then now we got to build scripts, right? So this, all it does is it reads, and then it reads it out, and I'm assuming this is going to read it. At the base directory, yes, find all files, excluding the script itself, and placeholder files. This is when I'm like, why did you not think about this before? You know, like, I don't just run it to get context to not give it to you. Like, oh my god, that would be dumb. That's a waste of time. I don't get it. Yeah, as you can see here, it's basically the same thing, right? The only difference is a log here. Did I ever, oh my god, I did not put this into a Git directory, so I'm not going to be able to push it unless I copy everything over. We'll work out of this tonight, and then I'll go make a repository and push it up. And I'm going to make sure it has experimental on the name of it so people aren't using it until things are in a working motion. Because here's kind of the plan, right? If I can get each of these configurations to work properly in here, then what I can do is make it part of the build process. So we have a general template for Calamares. It pulls in the Calamares configs here, goes and builds it offsite on, let's say, a GitHub action or something. Then it deploys it out. And then whenever we do a build, right, it can pull in that. And then it'll go ahead and compile it, put it back in the folder, and then build the ISO. That's the thought process. We're not going to do it all offsite because like the ISO building would cost a lot of money if we had to do that. But like basic package building, I think would be okay. We get like 1,500, I think it's 1,500 minutes a month as an organization. So, and honestly, even if I had to pay for it, I could put like a $10 cap or something a month on it. We would never hit it. Not even close. My dad and I do most of our building here anyways. And heck, I don't even have to do a cap. I wouldn't even have to pay for that. All I'd have to do is set up a, what do they call it, a runner on the server, and it just called back home to build. I got close to finishing one with GitLab before. I'm willing to bet you I can get the GitHub one working. I'm not going to do that tonight, though, because yeah, no, that's not a priority at the moment. Um, but yeah, because I was gonna send a document over to John, but then he left the project, so not my job anymore. Okay, so it updated the log. All right, so now we got to start grabbing files. But first, we're going to go ahead and make uh, another directory inside of each of these called archiso-config. So make directories inside. Yeah, we'll just do this by hand. It's easier than explaining it. So if we go here, I'm going to do new folder, archiso configs, right? I'm going to hit copy, paste, 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 just like that. So what this is this will be a directory where we put, let's say, the StormOS build files into here, or the accretionOS build files into here. That's where they will clone. Okay, so now what we got to do is go here. We'll use the accretionOS ones as an example, right? We actually got to go to there. This is where it's at. So we got to go. I'm already logged in, right? I already have my SSH keys. No, I'm not setting up two-factor until you make me. Screw you. I absolutely hate that I have to do that. You're building a script for accretionOS. The accretionOS ISO files are at there. The Calamares configs are at. All right, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here. Now we gotta open up another tab, go to github.com, back Calamares configs, right? I do not believe these are public, so let's say, might be the wrong address, but let's say you wanna get to them, yeah, they're not public. Those two people were stealing our work and not giving credit. It's not that like we don't want to show you. We'll show them to you. That's not the problem. It's more so we just don't like that people are stealing it and not giving credit. That's really awful to do. It's really, really cruddy to do, to be frank. I need you to make the build script. Clone the Calamares configs. Okay, we're gonna start one thing at a time, right? Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna get them to clone first, and then what we'll do is make it where Calamares configs will then build according to the package build Dad has. And I say Dad because he's the one who made this initially. So if we go to his account, I believe he called it builds. Yep, it's builds. Cool. So if we go to Calamares config, right? Come on. Are you gonna? Okay. And then we're gonna have it copy the address. And then we'll make it download this file and then build according to this file inside of the Calamares configs directory, as that makes more sense. Make the build file, download the Calamares configs package build into a package build directory inside of accretionOS, then make it compile with update package sums and make package -f I'm not gonna have it register as me. Make it register SSH to automated accretion OS with password. With no password. That's fine. I can go in and change this part later. This is just for educational content for the most part. So we have automated accretion OS with no password. So we're going to have it set up SSH via that. And then, no, it's not SSH. It would be GPG keys. Okay, so we'll have an automated bot essentially do this by using the machine to do it. Since we're using that GPG key. So since it's compiled, now what we have to do afterward, I need you to ping me when everything has been built. Let's look at like a relay service that'll allow for ping. Ping to text relay service. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'll explain it to the AI. I want it to where if my Arch package finishes building to text me. I don't care if this is on the internet. I can always change my number. It's not hard to do. It is finished building, and if not, then have it say it failed. Alright. Yeah, we'll use the. Okay, yeah, I have AT&T, or I have AirTalk Wireless, which is a form of AT&T. It's a different backend. So. Wait, what? No. It uses AT&T. So like. Oh, it's per day. No. Okay, we're gonna do notify.sh. Install the app. Okay. Yeah. You build frequently don't want to pay. Yeah, exactly. Use push notification. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna log into the server and set this up because like this is going to be on the server at some point for build time, like I mentioned, because I don't want to have to touch it for a lot of this stuff. If I can just have automagic building, it'll help with a few things. It just will. I mean, just how it kind of works. You do the work so you can be lazy. That's how it works, right? It might be on the AUR, I don't know. Oh, that's right. Is it called Notify? No. It might be on the AUR. Let's see. Yeah, it's on the AUR. Okay. And then while that's going, we can do. Excuse me. Yeah. It's like MegaDB. let that go. Go here. Let's finish building. Okay. Then now all we gotta do is use as part of it. Package. What is this gonna be called? Calamari's config build failed. Because this is not gonna be a large build. Calamari's config build failed. Because, right, the one per message per day was not going to cut it because we have at least two. I need it to also tell me when the ISO is finished compiling and whether it fails. Alright. There we go. Now we wait for it. So this is kind of a long one, but the reason for that has more to do with you got to get into super deep detail on this. Because what we're doing is we're making it pull the actual ISOs that Dad and I have worked on, let's say for the Accretion OS one, and then we're having it also pull the Calamari's configs, goes in, builds the Calamari's configs, tells me that it finishes so I can go move it. I could have it auto log in as me with an SSH, not a key, but a file that'll make it secure. So it's not just a login, but I don't want to configure that on camera. That'd be a very bad idea. That is an option, or there might be another option, but I'm not going to talk about it. Again, I don't want to get us into some trouble. So, yeah. If we go look at the build script, right, it's still very basic. All it's doing right now, because it's still working on it, yep, see, just changed it. Yeah, we have to name this automated accretion OS, and the reason for that has to do with the fact that this is not Dad or I doing it, and we need to know that it's the Autobot doing it, not us, so we don't yell at each other if something's wrong. So if you look here, right, all it does is it goes into the directory, it pulls it, and it goes back, clones the Calamari's configs into right here, and then it'll prepare the package build directory, go into it, update the package sums, build, and then it'll go ahead and notify me right here. And it goes back, and then it echoes basically saying it's finished. What we're going to do now is I need, I need after the Accretion OS ISO downloads to trigger a build, tell me it is building, and I'm going to by text when it finishes building, text me too. Okay. Like, you see what I'm doing, I'm sure. Now, I have to break this down to steps to keep it brain enough, right? So it doesn't blow my brains out with it. But yeah, I have a Notify app on my phone anyways. I use it for a couple of other things. So, like, getting a notification this way is going to be great. And if I can get this working tonight, I'm going to show Dad. Be like, look what I did last night. And he'll probably be like, yay. Okay. Why'd you do it? And I'm going to be like, because I'm trying, because, okay, the next step after this is I want to make like a very basic, we're talking like just a material sheet with a button on it, where I can go build the ISO with a click of a button. I don't even have to get up. I can just pull up my phone and hit it. That'd be awesome. Let's see, what was that? Because if I can get that application working for me, I can put it on Dad's phone, and then he can do the same thing. Let's say he's out on a doctor's appointment or whatever. He just text me, let me know he's going to do it, and then I'll do it, and then he can do it. I also need to fix the RDP session so that we both can remote in outside of the network because we had it working at one point, and then I broke it. I don't remember what I was doing, to be honest, though. Okay, we haven't used it yet, so we gotta go look at the script, right? We gotta go here. Cool. I need you to make the log stocks. No, we're just gonna let her do that while we're looking this over, making sure it's right. So yeah, start from the top. So it's gonna register itself as automated creation list, which is totally fine. We can have the email. This is fine. What I'm gonna do later is point Cloudflare to bot@accretionalist.org to this address. That's a whole other thing I'm not going to go into right now. And then this is just built. That's what it's going to send me. Echo says, okay, if it's not found, but it's going to put in this variable. So automated accretion list as the real and email name is the email right here. Then you'll see if it already is there, it's going to skip it. It's going to generate the key, right? It's going to echo calamari configs package. It's going to go ahead and pull the configs. And it's going to, like I said here, it's going to clone if it's not already there. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And then makes a directory called package build and then copies it over to the package build directory. So the package build directory goes into it and then it builds the package build, notifies me, and then it goes down and says it's built, right? We will never see this. This doesn't even matter. And then we'll go ahead and have it drop down. It's going to go ahead and clone our ISO directories. And then we'll go have it pull or clone, depending on what it's doing. And it'll go ahead and tell me whenever it's building. It'll then proceed to actually build, tell me that it's built, yeah. And then after it's finished, it'll tell me that it's finished. And then on the actual native machine, it'll say this. So we hit accept. All right. Gee. Oh my god. It's gonna take a few minutes. Finish the logs. I'm gonna try to be nice to it. Usually, if I'm nice to it, it'll actually do a better job. I know that it makes like 0 sense, but whatever. Oh. Oh my god. Jen, you're a dork. Okay. Yeah, I need to check my chat, don't I? I'll do that real quick. If anybody's even looked. Probably not. Yeah, no one's looked. We're good. Nobody's even been on. Oh no. It's really stuttery. Really? Really? It's not even that much running. This is absurd. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Crazy. Let's see, is 720 better? No! It's super stuttery now. I really just need to get a new tower or something. I don't know. No, I could try. I could try this. I mean, it looks fine on my side, but like, I gotta look and see if it's okay on that side now. Not that. Oh, okay. So it's working on both. That's fine. We'll go ahead and minimize this now. We'll go ahead and hit accept. So, okay. I know why I did that. That looks like no information. Maybe we can do a better job. Okay. So, title, change log, that's fine. What's today's date? December 24th. Can't use a variable. I have to actually type it. 4th. We initialized primary project folders, archiso, configs, calamares, configs, and log docs. We went ahead, built a build script to pull in. Should probably use dashes, shouldn't I? We'll make it look neater. Alright, we went ahead and built a build script to pull in the arch ISO configs from, that's fine, whatever, configs from the accretion OS ISO repository at github.com, accretion OS Linux, accretion OS.git. Oh, I hate dyslexia. We built a this script also pulls in like calamares figs from calamares config.git. This is a private repository. Go, try again. And then we're gonna have one more once this finishes up. This is why I'm having it write the logs. I don't want to have to go through one by one. It would be really irritating. The initial log.md file is necessary to give general overview of the point and the ISO image, and then I'm going to go ahead and then do the last one, which is the log stocks folder was generated for a daily log of changes, commit messages will be effective, wrong effective, but additional details will be within this hourly generated log file. Honestly, I might just make this a service on my system and have it generated that way, because I don't even need that complicated of an AI model. I could just run it locally, to tell you the truth. I think that's a little bit. So we're gonna have to install Docker. That's actually gonna be pretty easy. So we go ahead. I'm sorry for the why. I just opened this up and I just don't care that much. I just have to do this real quick. We're gonna be open for a second. All right. Let's enable the services here in a second. go. All I gotta do is go get in. We can do this actually. It makes this easier, so I don't have to think about it. We'll do this. I want to have a local llama model. Actually, I know how to do this. What am I doing? Oh my god. Because sometimes the network-based ones like this get really irritating. So all I have to do to make this easier. Oh no, not that one. We're on the right machine. That's the wrong machine. We're gonna do the right machine. All we gotta do. There is no llama GUI. I just gotta remember where it's at. I believe. Get a llama, right? That's kind of the repository where you grab all of your stuff. I'm trying to make it where I can just use the GUI so I don't have to do it all from the command line because I don't really want to do that. I can. I've done it a million or so times, but I'd rather not have to. Give it a minute to download. I know there's an Arch package. Don't yell at me yet. I'm aware. I know. I'm gonna respond to John real quick. Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't want. Oh yeah. You can shove it. Anyways. Oh, I built this, didn't I? No, that's the wrong one. That is a whole different package than what I was working on. I forgot. Oh my god. So that's the command line client. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh my god. How did I do it? Llama GUI. Yeah, it's a web interface. I believe it was in the AUR actually. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to use. I do not want to use Home Studio. I don't really like it very much, to tell you the truth. Just not my thing. I've used it about 100 or so times, right? But it gets really irritating. I mean, I guess I can try it again, see if anything's changed in the any way that like I was okay with. Like currently, it's not my favorite thing in the world. Because obviously it's going to be very slow, and I'm going to have to use a small model because this is a laptop, right? I'm not going to be running this with some insane machine. Absolutely not. Not even close. Okay, so we're going to close this. That's fine now. Okay, so llama. There we go. This is not really what I was looking for, but Llama Studio. This is not the application I had, but okay. I mean, I could just go ahead and install the models. I mean, whatever. I guess this is fine. Llama. Go to llama.com. Alright, where are you there? What are we doing? We're probably gonna grab a Quen model because Quen's pretty good. It's one of my favorites. It's either this or DeepSeek Coder. These are a little big though. These are not what I'm needing. I wanted a very, very small one. We do not want a big one because it's gonna run directly off of RAM, right? Like it's not ideal already. So I could remote into the server and do it, but then I gotta fix RDP and I don't really want to deal with it. So I'm just being completely honest. That's why. We're probably gonna grab the tiniest model that we can find. I think there's a Quen 0.5 billion parameter model. I swear there is one. Yeah. I saw it the other day. That's why I was like, I know there is one, right? I don't need a high functioning model, like at all. I just need one that can literally just write a few documents. That's all I have to do. So, cool. I don't even, yeah, that's right. They did that. Oh my god. There you go. This is going to probably run fine because it's such a small model. Again, do not do this if you're trying to do anything complicated. But we're just transcribing documents, so it'll be fine. By exit, exit, exit. Minimize this, let that do this performance thing. We're going to go ahead and go to LM Studio, right? Hey, get started. I'm just kidding. No, I don't even know what I'm doing. No, I'm not running a 20 billion parameter model on this machine. Absolutely not. This thing would suffer. Oh my god. Why would you even? Blows my mind. Let's see. Oh, hardware. Okay, it sees my GPU. Right, so it says VRAM capacity is 8.6 gigabytes. This is not true VRAM. This is actual RAM that's being used. So keep that in mind. Because what it does is it shares the RAM and the VRAM together, right? This is actually using this. That's why it reports this way. Let's see. Cool, that's fine. No. I mean, I guess with it being higher like that, it would be fine. I wish I could get this working on the other server, because then it would think it has 134, because it has 128 gigs of RAM in it. That'd be awesome, but like, I haven't figured that out yet. And it uses an NVIDIA card and Intel CPUs, so third gen. We're pretty old, so I don't even know if it supports that. Let's see. So we gotta go into settings. I have to change the color of this. This is gonna burn my eyeballs out. Where you at? There we are, color theme. Ah, thank you so much. I feel so much better. Let's see. So go here. Hardware, good, that's all being detected properly. We're at runtime. That's fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and update it. Dismiss. I actually haven't seen some of these before. These are fine, I guess. Model search. Okay, so I already have one installed. We just pulled it. So select a model to load. Is it not? It doesn't see it. Okay, so we're gonna look up Quinn because these are my favorite models. I guess vision. I don't want vision language models. Oh my god! I just want a fucking standard model. Jesus Christ! I just want to talk to one. Yeah, this is fine. This will be acceptable because, again, it is sharing it resources, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Let's see. How's the stream doing? Is it not dying? I hope not. Let's see. Yeah, it's going at least. Okay, okay, that's acceptable. It seems to have done a little bit better ever since I turned my camera off. We'll do that. I heard my Discord go off, so we're gonna check that. Actually, why don't I just go turn off my camera and OBS altogether? Why is it even processing? That's so silly. Do that. Camera, turn off. Oh my god. You are being irritating. Come on. Back, back, back. Come on. Now we're gonna go to Discord. And it's done. It's got an install now. Oh. Load models. Wait. Okay, close. Oh, come on. I don't want to know what's going on. Oh my god. I think I killed it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew that was gonna happen. How did I know? It was too hard. Like I said, it was gonna be too hard, right? Like, okay. This one loaded it in properly. So all we gotta do is we can come in here, we can talk back and forth, right? Hey there, Quinn. How are you doing today? And let's see if it even works. I've actually never used this one. Yeah, no. No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. This is funny. Okay, we're gonna find a better one. Oh my god. I mean, I guess we could just import it into Studio. I mean, I really don't like this, but I don't know of any better ones. I do know of it, I just can't think of the name. Wait, I don't know. I could set up AI on the server by Open Web UI tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow if I do it because I don't really feel like it right now. To tell you the truth, I'm just kind of not in the mood. Honestly, kind of in a bad mood. No, why can't I? Okay, maybe I have to re-download it. Clan 0. This will be fine. Yeah, like this is the kind of model we're looking for, right? Because it's not very large, and we're already using a lot of system resources to stream and work and whatnot. So, like I said, it's just document transcribing. So, okay. So use a new chat. Okay, yeah. So, like as you can see here, right, it's gonna roughly use about 600 meg. That's more than reasonable. Like way more than reasonable. So we're gonna go ahead and load into memory. And then now this is where we got to start talking with it, right? We got to go back to VS Code and then feed it some information. Oh my god. Are you okay tonight, computer? What? Why did you load this? Oh my god. I'm going to copy over this information. I'm going to go down here, go in here. Alright. This is the beginning of my document. Save this into memory, please. So we're going to have to go ahead and store that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through one thing at a time. We're going to talk about how we first go. Okay. Actually, no. We'll make this even easier on myself. We're going to give it this whole file because like we just took the time to go through this step by step, right? So there's absolutely no reason for me not just to take the work I did and feed it over and be like, I need you to summarize this. What do you mean the message contains no content? This literally says content. You serious? Okay. I need you to summarize this. Yeah, no. Something's wrong. Let me see. Why is it struggling? Oh my god. It can't just work for once, can it? I'm so grumpy now. So grumpy. Okay. Yeah, it might just be this poor little machine. Guess we gotta set up OpenWebUI. Okay. We'll do this the easy way, I guess. I believe there is an AUR package. Like, I know we're jumping from thing to thing. I understand that. It's just I have a thing I need to get done, like, really bad, until I get the tools to do it right. If I don't do that, then we can't get it done well. Right, because the truth is, I may know what I'm doing, and I've been doing this a long time, but like this is gonna take me like 3 weeks if I don't get help like this. And I don't want to sit here for 3 weeks doing this. I believe this is the package name. No, it's not. What is it called? I'm close, and I know that much, right? If I go here, close. We're gonna look up OpenWebUI AUR. I know for a fact. Okay, I was just putting the hyphen in the wrong spot. I knew I was close, at least, right? Come on, you got this. I believe in you, puppy. Oh shit, wrong machine. Also, if you're on the right machine, SSH into my machine, on my server, 0.147 port 2400, and then we gotta go grab the password, right? So, put this one in. Or not, I guess. Or not, reopen that. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I am so in a bad mood tonight. I think that's the name of the package. I don't know the name of the pass. Is it? I have no idea the name of the package, so we're gonna find out. Proton. Put in the password. I'm dying on the inside because of this. I also saw that as a Uwu launcher at first. Okay. No, I don't. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, let's do it this way. We'll search for it. F3, Proton. How do I kill it? Cool. All done. And then, cool. What we're gonna go ahead and do is open up a new window because I saw a very intensive service still running. That should not be running. It's called Team Be Ready. We're not using it. I don't know why I left it. Okay, there we go. Now it's been disabled. Oh, I actually need to stop it. Yes, my brain goes at a million miles an hour. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry ahead of time. Oh. I'm trying to avoid having to deal with that, and I don't really want to deal with it. Those are fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna like briefly scan through this while we go. Wait, why is this running? You serious? Why do I have problems apparently. VMware sucks. Console. Oh, I'm in it, duh. Disable. VMware networks. I know I misspelled it. It's just that ours says it's work. Sudo system control, I believe it's list. It's something like that. I couldn't check the command page, I guess. I already knew about those. I know this is annoying, I'm sorry. I just have to go very carefully while I'm reading. I can figure out what it is. I just don't remember the command. I don't care, come on. I already know how to use status. I don't want to have to go to an AI, I just want to be able to read, oh my god. I already know how these fucking work. I know how to use cat, and help. There we go, but we don't need dependencies. Here, I guess we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. A little weird way, but you'll see what I'm doing. Because I know where the files are located, so we can just do this. Grab VMware. Nothing in there. We'll do now we do that. So what? 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 What do you mean there's not anything in there? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and list out everything in here. I wonder if LS has a recursive option. Does it have a recursive option? It does. Okay, so we'll do ls minus r, and then we're gonna grab for. We're gonna do lar, and then we're gonna grab for VMware, or not that. No, there's absolutely nothing in the directories, even though it says it's installed. So I have no idea. So we'll do minus rcns, and we'll do VMware workstation. I think that's the name of the package. I'm pretty sure. What's the alternative to the no confirm flag? I'm just curious. Well, that's fine. It seems like it froze that. Really? 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 I'm gonna blow up something. I don't know. I'm angry. Seriously? Are you serious? Why does it always do this? It makes me so mad. I'm done. I'm gonna rage quit now. You all have a good night. I'll talk to you later. I'll probably keep working and you can check on my GitHub on the work, but I'm gonna get me angry now and then probably go get some more tea.